People will say it is politically driven. You waiting so long for you to cast your vote. But tell us what's your own side of the story when it comes to that.
What is politically driven?
Up to this moment, we're still voting here in Ethiopia, Ofi Ward 13, polling unit 002. Truly, INEC extended the voting hours till 4, but as you can see, a terrible glitch which was a bit tedious to resolve happened here and has limited the people to not just being patient and pessimistic about what to do next, but making sure that the man they want to support, the man they rely so much on, the man they feel would drive Anambra to a greater height is being put in place. Okay, okay. Um, okay, okay. So we'll be speaking to Prof shortly, and he will be telling us the mood he is right now. We've been waiting so far so good for him to cast his vote, and some people will say it's based on some. Sir, some people will say it is politically driven. You waiting so long for you to cast your vote. But tell us what's your own side of the story when it comes to that.
What is politically driven? What is the politically driven?
I mean, a lot of political candidates like you would say, okay, let my people vote because of you want to create a good impression in them. But what will you say about that?
No, 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 no. No, I'm a village boy, a well brought up village boy. And you can't come here and this 90-year-old. My dad is 90 years old, and he was here before me. He came here to vote and couldn't vote. And you want me to come and jump the queue ahead of him? And then the 80s, 70s, elderly people seated here. You can still see them seated there. So it's just in our traditional thing that I couldn't come here and jump the queue. So I waited. And be patient, perseverance, persistence. That's the hallmark of the one who wins in the long run. And that's what this is all about. For me, it's good that I have voted. And I just voted now after 5 hours, 40 minutes waiting. Here, sitting here with the people, eating granite and nuts and so on with my people here. Glad that I did. I'm now going to go around to inspect what is going on the other parts of the world where the technology seems to have failed um, spectacularly, unfortunately, because here, this polling booth, if the technology worked, there wouldn't have been less than 800 votes here, this polling booth alone. And I know the other one up there, there are over 1,000 of them that crunched out before 8 o'clock in the morning, and they couldn't vote. And then down the line there, the other place, I lent another 7 or so 100,000. You had more than 6,000 people come out from this world today to cast their votes. But unfortunately, the technology let them down. And I'm optimistic about the outcome. Once INEC and the security agencies live up to the assurances that this election will not be rigged, when nobody is going to write the results of this election, we're home and dry. Anambra is Africa, and Africa is Anambra.
Oh, sir, let me come in from that angle.
Yeah.
Excuse me, there is some report that you boycotted voting because of some glitches with the technology. Is it true? That's the report that are circulating. Is it true?
No, I am voting now that the technology has allowed me to vote. I, I, I came and stood in the queue with my people. I stood in the queue with the people to wait for those who came before me to vote. And since they couldn't vote, I had to wait. And the wait has been quite worth it. In the end, I think they brought a second machine even to aid the process. And it's working relatively now, albeit still slowly. We're providing them, we're providing electricity here at this village hall, so that people who have come out, and that's what the rule says, that all those who are here before 4 p.m. must be allowed to vote.
Okay.
And that's what we are living through.
Now you have voted.
Yes.
You expressed optimism that you are going to win. You said in every 10 votes cast that
APGA will
wins.
still win.
So can you recap statement?
No. I said that Anambra is APGA and APGA is Anambra. And the build up to the election is APGA everywhere. It's APGA versus APGA. And we are looking forward. Every projection have projected that we'll still win the 21 over 21. That's the projection. And I only worry is the margin. We had expected an overwhelming blowout. But this glitches, I believe, probably there. And provided that INEC does its own job, and which is ensuring that the rest of the process is free, fair, and transparent. Nobody is going to bring in written results,
Okay.
so to speak. Because with the written result, you can come and where you have 800, you put 0 and it becomes 8,000. So we don't want that. We don't want result. We just want the will of the people to prevail.
Okay, so to those who have supported you all through this way, what's your closing remark to them?
My closing remark to them is that the journey is a process. As I always say to them during the campaign process, from the time of the primary, from the process leading up to the primary through to the election day is 5% of the work. And let them remain steadfast with the process, remain engaged, follow their votes from their polling booths to the ward collation, to the local government collation, to the state collation until the result is announced, so that those who want to rig don't prevail at the end of the day. And when once that prevails, then the real work begins. The real work of building on the foundation of our forebears, the current governor and the predecessors, in continuing to build on the transformation path of our homeland.
Thank you, sir. You just heard it from the APGA governorship candidate in person of Professor Charles Soludo. My bad. Yeah. Much more reports will be unfolding as we still bring you live report here in Ethiopia, a bit clumsy. Ofiyi All, Ward 13, polling unit 002. My name is still Sulaiman Adeniyi, reporting live for Punch. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still live here at Eyifit, Ethiopia, Ward 13, polling unit 002, where had earlier said voting stopped for some hours and is still on hold for up to this moment due to the bad machine that was incurred at the very early stage of the process. As you can see, people are still seated, waiting patiently to vote. I guess the loyalty here is pretty much strong and solid. Earlier, we said the All Progressive Alliance Guardian Party candidate, governorship candidate, in person of Professor Chukuma Soludo, arrived earlier rather, and was about casting his vote when he noticed there was a disheartening mood in the hearts of voters here. He tried as much as possible to correct the situation, to provide a solution to the situation. But in the end, I guess all to vanity upon vanity, and he was not yet able to, or do I say, the solution didn't come the way he was pushing hard for it to come. We also spoke about the presence, the coming of the technician, the electoral technician who came earlier to fix the problem they were having here in Ward 13, Iofia Ward 13, Unit 002. Let me take you around the situation so you can see that voters here are pretty much happy to vote. But what do we say? The situation do not warrant people to be so joyful and so mesmerized to comment or to we're sorry for the short technical fault. Patience, as I said, is a thing people need to earn. The people here, the voters rather here, are not holding back forth towards the pressure they are pulling on the voters. As you can see, the zeal to push more, the eagerness to do their franchise, to let their voices or their fingers speak for them is still ongoing. As you can see, it's still ongoing and much more crowded in front of the electoral observers. Observers, tension in the eyes, in the face of people. We also said earlier that virtually all places or all polling units in the state is expressing the same thing you're saying right here. As you can see, the pressure you're seeing right here is still the same tension. Much more some local governments where information reaching us said the materials to be used for voting has not even left the local government, rather than getting to the racket point, then to the wards where voting will commence. But eh, as you see, as you can see, the people are here. They are here, and they are trying as much as possible to reason and make sure they observe their citizen right, their franchise to vote for that man who will be in the governor house to push Anambra forward. Let me talk to one or two voters just to know the mood and how they feel, how it's faring for them here in Anambra. The fight is still ongoing. The fight to vote is still ongoing. People are making sure they observe their civil rights here. But no matter the case, they do not wish to go home without doing the needful. And this is how you've seen it so far in Isiofo here in Anambra State. I will bring you more information as it unfolds.